Whoa. A revolver.
That's quite a cannon. A revolver cannon. Why didn't... Oh, they've made those, right? Just not quite this crazy. But yeah, they made them that... I feel like I've seen in, like, Civil War era movies, like, cannons that have, like, three... Maybe I'm thinking of, like, Wild Wild West.
Yeah, you might be thinking of Wild Wild West. I've definitely had that thing before where I was like, well, they had that technology in the 1800s, right? Will Smith had that technology.
Welcome to No One Can Know About This, a podcast where we play every Final Fantasy. I'm Jeff Ekman.
And I'm Ryan Kazmiski.
And here we go, Season 4, Episode 32.
We're going to be finishing off Wutai today, I think.
We're going to be finishing off Wutai and the second to last day, full day at the cabin.
We finished the day. We finished Wutai.
Yeah, last week we went into Wutai and Yuffie stole all of our materia. We went up to the top of a mountain and we fought Don Corneo.
This is like the best interaction you ever have with the Turks. Like, you kind of play around with them.
They're on vacation. They don't really want to fuck with you. You're on their team.
I love all that stuff so much.
It's great. But before we get into the episode properly today, I think it's time to check in with Daniel K.
I've been thinking a lot about the ongoing saga of
Parallel Universe Daniel K.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just tune the radio, and here he comes. Let's see what he's got.
Meteorology, the study of the atmosphere.
Jeff, Ryan, I'm in a real bad place, guys. Oh no. Alright. Hi, how's it going? I told you in the last report that I was going to start walking west towards where the old city was. Soon after I started out, I came across a cooled lava flow. Just a long, featureless, craggy black field of volcanic rock. And I've been clambering over it for weeks now, and progress has been really slow. And it's so lifeless. There's nothing to eat here. It's barren. Now and then I'll find these sooty black puddles of water I can choke down. So that's pretty good. But there's just no food. I haven't eaten in weeks. Oh man. Back in the plain of rubble where I used to live just a month ago, I could always find these bits of organic stuff that were, like, edible enough, you know? Good enough for me. And it wasn't even totally lifeless around there. Not like it is here. There were these swarms of gnats, or midges, or whatever they were. They were pretty cool. And even little skinks every now and again. I'd find these skinks, or geckos. And I was getting really pretty good at foraging and scavenging. I had no idea how good I had it back then. Crawling through the rubble, scampering around, eating lizards. Wow, those were the days, huh? But now, I think this is probably going to be my last weather report. I can't go on any further. I don't even have the strength to get up off the ground. All I can do is lie here and dictate meteorological information into this microphone. Alright, so, well, we've had a top of 44 degrees Celsius and a low of 42 degrees Celsius over the last 24-ish hours. So that's great. That's consistent with this heat slowly becoming more and more bearable as time goes on. Yeah, it's a real shame that I won't live to feel a comfortable ambient temperature ever again. But that's life, I guess. So the wind is, it's mostly pretty still, which makes a nice change. Visibility is really awful. It's just really smoky. And finally, it looks like I'm going to be seeing some falling rubble pretty soon. Yeah, my instruments say there's a rain of rubble due any minute now. Probably rocks. It's usually rocks. Sometimes it's bricks or old building waste. And it's usually burning. Yeah, I'm normally able to get out of the way before the really big heavy stuff starts coming down. But not this time. No, I'm just gonna lie here and let it do its thing. Yeah. Okay, Jeff and Ryan, this is it. Here it comes. It's been good, guys. Oh, wait a second. Wait, this isn't rubble. This isn't bricks or rocks or anything. Oh my god. It's a colony of golden silk orb weavers, also known as Nephilah or giant banana spiders. Oh my god. Oh, they must have been sucked up into the atmosphere by a thermal draft. Oh, and they've been drifting around up there, out of harm's way since before the asteroid impact. Jeff and Ryan, I can't believe it. Oh my god. I'm saved. I'm saved. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, this is the best thing I've ever tasted. Oh, they're so good. The legs are spiky. Hang on. Oh, there we are. There we go. Come here, you little fucker. Oh. Ah, you motherfucker. But the bodies are so good. Oh, yum. Alright. Back to you, Jeff and Ryan. Hey, where are you going? Hey, buddy, come back here. I gotcha.
Meteorology.
Wow.
I gotta say, I'm invested now.
I mean, what the fuck?
We should save this. I mean, this could be a great TV show.
Yeah,
He's from another dimension.
I mean, the drama of that one, like, he accepted his death, and then, oh my god, the spiders.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
I can't wait to check in next time and see if he's still alive. I mean, it probably won't be, but fingers crossed,
well, it
right?
sounds like he's gonna be good, because he's got a handfuls of spiders.
Well, he's got plenty. He's gonna live today.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they have water in them, too.
They're getting it from somewhere. It's hopefully not irradiated or anything. I'm just so glad that we're still checking in with that, because, I mean, wow. I want to know more.
Well, time will reveal more.
Well, we'll check in again in a couple of weeks, see how his progress is, and for now, let's get going on this episode.
Yeah.
This week, we've got Yuffie back in the party, and now, like, there was stuff in town that you could do only with Yuffie in your party.
Yeah, well, you gotta go, like, deal with her issues with her father.
Yes, we're gonna deal with her character
and
stuff.
uncover the deep secret of why she's so obsessed with Materia.
I know. And that's an exciting, fun time.
Yeah, you've been waiting for it. We're gonna break into the next day, the day I was sick, which we've mentioned several times. It's finally here.
Ryan was feeling like shit. So you get to hear that this week.
It's just gonna be like, the last 30 minutes is just gonna be like me throwing up while you stand and... I'm just kidding.
Yeah, if you guys hate the sounds of chewing,
just wait
get
for
fucking
this.
ready. Strap the fuck in.
Yeah, Jeff eats in the bathroom door while I
While
puke.
he throws up, it's coming in
And he
both
talks to me with his
directions.
mouth full, going like, "Can I get you anything? Like some water?" And then I'm
Do you
just
need anything?
like the like coughing and choking too, and you can like hear my nose getting full. You know, it's gonna be a full sensory experience,
Yep.
which is what we like to provide.
Settle in.
For you. ASMR out the ass.
Literally out the ass. All right.
You probably won't notice, except sometimes I'll go, "Oh, I just don't feel good."
Yeah, I think there's gonna be a lot of like heavy sighs
Yeah.
of like, I'm nauseous right now. All right, I think that's plenty further ado. Before we get started on this ado.
Yeah, we've been trying to get some more ado in there, and I think we just did.
I think we just did it. So let's get going on this episode. We're stepping out of Wutai, back onto the world map, going, we probably shouldn't leave here yet.
Yeah, we remember there's the pagoda that they wouldn't let us go in.
Well, that's what was here.
I think there's more here.
Well, because there was also... weren't we going to explore up, like, those bridges and shit?
I think there's also more in this town.
Right, there was the Wutai... Now, put Yuffie in your party.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to take over for a minute? I'm getting tired.
I mean, we might be getting close to...
Oh yeah, it's 12:23.
It's 12:23 in the morning.
Yeah, it's AM. Would have been a good place to stop, actually.
Yeah.
That was a wonderful little side quest.
Yeah, it might be the right time.
But we stay up for like another hour and a half trying to fight our way up this pagoda.
Let me put Yuffie in. Let's see what happens. Like, I feel like there's less stop lights in the game these days.
I mean, I must have forgotten that I just had to look up where the fuck Yuffie was all over this town. Because,
No, we were
like, there's no stoplights.
Yeah,
I just had to look something
we
up.
cut it out, but I think we wandered around for like 40 minutes going like, where is Yuffie?
What am I talking about?
Yeah, I really think that this part is going to be way more about just exploring and doing stuff, whereas the first part is really stop and look at this, now look at this, now look at this.
Well, now play this minigame.
Oh, yeah, and since, there's just fewer... Yeah, it's a little less dense, I think, too, which is nice.
Yeah. Freeze.
So we walk back into the pagoda where only like native Wutai landers are allowed to go.
Yeah, there's one person on the first floor.
Miss Yuffie, you cannot go on the second floor unless you defeat me. Really? Alright. Oh, Miss Yuffie, will you be climbing the pagoda today? Oh, fuck yes. Then I, Sacred Gorky, will be your opponent on the first floor.
Oh, is this some kind of a tower?
It appears that way. Yo, they call me Shake. I'll be watching your fight with Gorky.
So yeah, right before the fight, like a little kid from the second floor runs down saying he's going to observe, I guess, to make sure it's all regulation.
As we ascend this tower, like, the next person is going to come down. The person on, like, floor 3 is going to come down when we're on floor 2 to be like, will this be my next opponent?
Yes.
Hey, come here.
Power change. Oh, she doesn't have any magicite on because I didn't... This isn't ideal.
I love when you call it magicite.
I'm still like 5 days away from editing.
It's exactly the same thing.
Season 3. But yeah, Yuffie isn't equipped, and these people are a challenge.
Yeah, these are like individual bosses that you fight with one character. So you're kind of like, it's a different context than we're used to.
Because I thought that I was just going to walk in and, like, walk up and see a cutscene. I didn't even equip her.
And before the battle started, we were like talking to a dude in like a robe.
Yeah, an old man.
And then he yells power change, and you go into the fight, and you're fighting like a xenomorph with like wings and red pants. Like he becomes a monster. So that's what happens as you go up. They all turn into different monsters.
Here I am, Miss Yuffie. Of course. I thought you were just a wild girl, but you handled that pretty well. Well, we'll see how you do on the next one.
So we head up to the next floor to fight Shake.
Who's next? Are you blind? I'm right here. What? You're gonna fight a punk? Punk. I'm more of an adult than some bimbo girl. Oh, jeez. What did you just say? See what I mean? That kind of anger is what makes you so immature. Don't pat yourself on the back until you beat me.
And the person from the third floor comes down to watch this fight.
Yeah, now the next level comes down to watch the potential. So I guess it's time for Chekhov to stand in.
Oh, Chekhov.
Really? Here I go, brat. Speed change. I didn't apply half of the things I meant to. I fucked this up. God damn it.
Yeah, I didn't apply the materia right at all.
Yeah, you like won that first fight, but then we still didn't equip ourselves.
And also, this little child, I guess, turned into like a penguin monster.
And he's kind of a tough little penguin monster.
Yeah, he is. But we beat him.
So even Shake's been defeated. It's been a while since you had to fight Chekhov.
So we go up to the third floor.
Yeah, where everyone suddenly becomes Russian.
Yeah.
Chekhov and Staniv.
Unfortunately, this is as far as it goes, Staniv. You watch over there. That ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna teach you about the strength of youth. Keep your mouthing off like that, little girl, and you're gonna get burned. I got insurance. Well, we'll see if you'll still talk like that after you taste some of my sacred magic. Magic change. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, God. What kind of... This is what that person looks like?
Well, I think they change. Like when they go power change, or when they like turn into a different thing.
I
Yeah, they didn't want to make new models for all these characters, so you just kind of fight.
How would you even describe this one?
This thing looks like some kind of like parasite that would attach itself to a shark or something,
Yeah.
except it stands on its tail and it
Or
has
like
a face.
the salamander bad guy, Willem Dafoe's character in Monsters, Inc.
Yeah, kind of like that if he had less of a body and just more of like a pipe for a body.
Yeah.
Is that salamander guy in Monsters, Inc. Steve Buscemi? Am I remembering that
Wait a
right?
minute. I think it is Steve Buscemi. I totally got that wrong. I said Willem Dafoe. Let me confirm this.
Did you say Willem Dafoe?
I did say Willem Dafoe.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I was just remembering his voice. And going,
No,
who is that? Randall, right?
Yeah, Randall Boggs. Just tell me who does the voice, you fucking assholes.
You got to go like 3 pages deep on IMDb
Buscemi.
these days.
It was Bush. You're right. I don't know why I said that, and I don't know why we're keeping it, but we
Willem
are.
Dafoe. He was the voice of... There's some other voice he did, right?
I mean, he was the Green Goblin.
We're going to, for some reason,
Take the time
decide
now.
that there's a reason you misspoke, even though there's probably not.
He's in Finding Nemo. Yeah, he's the guy in the tank, the scarred fish. That is,
Yeah,
I
there
think
you
that is
go.
why.
There you go.
We found
We
it.
found it. It's a totally worthwhile thing to find.
Neo Bahamut summons you to him.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me how few monsters have the idea of using items.
Yeah.
Ooh, clear tranquil. What does it do?
I don't know.
I think I'd cast it on myself. Ooh. Got the ice ring. Can't believe you beat me. Of course. This should be interesting. It's been a long time since I've had a chance to use my powers to their fullest. Chekhov cannot fucking believe it.
Blowing our way up this pagoda. Floor 4.
I can't believe Chekhov didn't have a gun. The rule is the best fighter on each floor will be your opponent. Although it's a 5-storied pagoda, you were right about that. The fourth floor is the highest.
Nailed it.
In other words, no one has ever defeated me, master of weaponry. Weapon change. Now I become a weapon. But not weapon, because that's different.
Yeah, because that's different from weapons. Giga Flare!
Yeah, but pretty soon they're gonna have like Terra Flare.
Terra Flare!
Yeah, and like before that they had Mega Flare.
Yeah.
I'm tired, it's getting late. I had a hope and a prayer in my head that I was like, what if we beat Disc 2 today? And then we're like, whoa.
We can do it tomorrow.
Or not necessarily that, but because I think there's a lot of optional shit.
Yeah.
But
I
like,
think Disc 3 will be cleanup. Will be
right,
intense.
exactly. But I just had this like vision of us being like, and then it took us just a day to do Disc 2, and then it's gonna take us more than a week to do 3. There's a lot to do. I mean, the gold saucer definitely couldn't have fit on this disc. Like, you're totally right about that. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, I closed it down for this disc.
I mean, part of why it's like we keep going places and then they flatten them probably is because, like, on the nested disc, this shit can't be here.
Yeah, I can't beat Disc 3. You have defeated 4 of our best, but now you will have to face him. So there is a 5th. Is he like a cactar? Where are the cactars?
I know they're in the game. I don't know where.
What
they're
is
at.
him?
I don't think we ever saw a cactar.
No, we talk about it a few more times as we're doing like the most boring shit in the world, going like, you want to go find a cactar? But by then we're going like, that'll just take more time and we can't.
You had the thought recently, though, that like they're probably out there in the desert, and I was like, the desert.
Yeah, I bet they're out there in the desert. I bet there's like, I think we looked up, there's like an island maybe called Cactar Island or
Yeah.
something that they're probably on too.
Well, we didn't get it, but what's gonna happen next is we're gonna fight him.
Is it Mr.
I
Dream?
bet it's like not even a person. I bet it's like a.
Is it Mike Tyson?
He is gonna turn out to be Yuffie's dad.
Yeah, he sits at the top of the pagoda. He rules Wutai.
You know, like in Skyrim when they're like, you have to meet Parthenux, our leader, and then you meet him and he's like, surprise, I'm a dragon. I don't know, I guess it's probably this guy.
Oh, this guy. It's quiet up here.
Oh, is he like the elder of the village? He was probably the guy lying down on the floor. Dad?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, it is Godo. I'm glad you made it this far, Yuffie, but I've got to beat the shit out of you.
Why are you...
You didn't know I was the master?
I'll answer you by having you try your skill against me. Hold nothing back. Come as if you were trying to kill me. If you don't, then I'll have to kill you. Hey!
You're gonna kill me?
What are you-
Omni-change. What are you doing? What are you doing? Omni-change.
It's So it turns out Yuffie has a pretty intense relationship with her dad.
Yeah, she didn't even know he was up here.
You know, I mean, it's their culture, so I'm not going to comment on it, but it seems abusive to me.
Well, that is you commenting on it.
From my point of view,
Yeah.
I'm not judging it.
Right.
I'm commenting on it.
Right.
Which is just a shade away. What's really the difference, I guess?
No difference.
None. Okay, so...
But this guy looks crazy. He's like a clown monster thing made of 5 different parts.
This one I think they made a new model for.
Yeah.
He's got one of those deals going on where his head is actually like 5 masks or something. Or is it... how many faces does this fucking guy have?
4 masks, and they like spin around on his head.
Yeah, and each one has like a different power. So whenever you like get enough damage or whatever happens, he turns the mask and the battle changes.
And it's like got this kabuki vibe to it that I think is awesome.
Whoa, look at him. Look at him.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh,
This
fucking
guy is
God.
not fucking around.
God, shit.
You have like about a minute to consider your imminent doom.
Well, that's the problem. Is like, can I get the X potion off?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've summoned Neo Bahamut, so
Yeah.
as this animation plays out, and I only have like 300 hit points left, I've got time.
Yeah,
to
that is
consider.
one good thing about the summons is you get to like take a break and go like, I'm going to obsessively think about how many button pushes it takes to get to the X potion.
Look at him standing there like a fucking idiot clown. He's like kabuki theater.
Yes.
Oh.
I got that X potion off.
Looking good,
Still in
looking
it.
better, yeah.
Beast sword. Oh, good God. God, I like the way this guy dances. Oh, you fucking heal yourself, huh? This guy has the knowledge of item. And you like Odin. Can you gunge this lance? Got a 5-story tower as a tower I can handle.
Yeah. Seriously, that's way more manageable than anything we've come across.
Like, or ever will
I
again.
know.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this guy's opening attack was the real stat check.
I mean, he's probably gonna do it again.
Yeah, he very well might. Oh, this fucking cock.
He heals himself for quite a bit, pretty
Yeah.
regularly.
I think we're doing just a little bit more damage.
like just barely though. It feels like breaking even.
Ooh, I train you. I'm training you. He's healing himself like crazy. Okay, so we're both gonna heal ourselves for a minute. Why don't you choke on this mog?
I don't think that even does as much as your attack.
I don't know.
Yeah, early summons like Choco Mug are not even useful anymore.
Not at all.
The limit break does a lot of damage. He must be like so close to death when he's healing himself, right?
I don't know. I mean, because he does it like, you know.
Does it all the
this is-
goddamn
yeah.
time. What the fuck?
It's usually more than your attacks are for, so.
Dude,
I wonder if you can stop it. Or slow him.
I had that shit equipped.
Yeah, I can't haste, I can't slow.
Yeah, we don't have any of the right stuff, but we're starting to realize like this battle's gonna take some kind of tactic.
Truly attrition.
Is there an item that might do that? Or an item that might really hurt him?
Yes.
Wargong?
Yeah. See if it works.
Oh, great. That's what I needed.
I tried to use the War Gong, but he slows me.
Like, I feel if we can just get a few cycles of doing more damage than he heals. it would-
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yes.
Fuck yes! Fuck yes!
Oh, man.
Dude,
that was,
fuck yes!
I was not sure we would even be able to do it.
Me either! Dude, yes! Yes!
Yeah, that was quite a victory. You had like one arm tied behind your back.
And we cut a lot out of that. Like, that was like a half hour at least.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he healed to full multiple times during the fight. Like, we were trying to heal ourselves and he would just keep dropping.
But we finally got him.
Yeah, it was like we can hold our own, but we just can't put in the damage. But
Yes.
man, all creation.
What do I do with that?
It's gotta be like her ultimate weapon or something,
What
right?
am I gonna do with all creation?
Nothing.
Yeah, we're never going to
You're
equip
never-
it.
You're never going to do anything with it. It's not her ultimate. It's her ultimate limit break.
That was 50,000 gold that we just got. That was more
Fuck
gil than we
yeah.
had.
Oh man.
Look at that number, tick, 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 tick. We could sit here forever and watch this. That was a lucrative endeavor.
Oh man.
Ugh, that was exhausting. Heave, heave. Huff, puff.
So we leave battle and we go back to the main floor of the pagoda, and Godo and Yuffie are laying there just breathing heavily, going like, yeah, I won.
Yeah, almost like it was like an even fight, I guess. Like they both knocked each other down.
As though we didn't just win.
We did, though. And we took all of his money, so...
So we're not gonna fight to the death, or what? You old coot, not bad.
You've also improved.
This is great. This is so delightful. They're just laying on the ground, giggling. It's time I gave this to you, Yuffie. This is the Leviathan Materia. Take it.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Dun 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 dun
Dun, 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 dun. Dude, I'm so glad I did this. This is an even better, like, ending the night on this, like, finishing this side quest is great.
Yeah, so he gives Yuffie the Leviathan material, but the lackeys have, like, something to say about how it's against tradition and whatnot.
But Lord Godo,
Godo.
the Leviathan Materia should only be given to the person who conquers and takes over this pagoda. That is our custom. Were you watching what just happened?
Custom. I'm so sick of hearing that. It's so stupid.
Oh, am I supposed to kill her dad? Is that like what he wants?
No, her dad in the town wants, like, traditions.
Yeah, which apparently, like, if you fight your way to the top of the tower, you have to, like, live there.
Yeah, you
have
stay
to wait
there
and wait
forever.
for somebody else to come beat
And
you.
Yuffie's like, traditions.
She's like, I'm a fucking thief, and I'm globe-trotting right now. Bye.
Silence, Miss Yuffie.
Finally, music.
And what about all the rest of you? You have all that power. You satisfied being cooped up in this tower? Oh, I think they were saying, like, she's not gonna stay here and, like, be the master.
Right, yeah.
Yuffie.
She's like,
You too,
once
Dad.
once you become the greatest martial artist in the world, you're not supposed to use it for anything. You're supposed to stay alone in a room in the tower.
Just because you lost the war.
Wow.
You turned Wutai into a cheesy resort town peddling to tourists.
Yeah, I mean, listen to this
How
music.
dare you? The Chow statue and Leviathan are ashamed.
It's like, whoa, shit. She is a kid. What did you say? I will fucking murder any one of you.
Yuffie.
My hands have been classified as deadly weapons.
Forgive me, it's all my fault.
What are you saying, Lord Godo? Losing the war, turning Wutai into this. It was all my fault.
You know, I don't know the details of the economic situation in Wutai, but it seems pretty nice. They're
Yeah.
like, we turned it into this?
But
like, what were they planning?
I think she's like, we were like a proud nation,
Yeah.
and now we're like a little
now we're like
island
a proud
and
town.
yeah, but it's like just like we play up our
History.
what the tourists
Right,
like, you know,
yeah,
like we're
yeah.
selling out our
All
ancestors.
right, I
you
see
know?
that, yeah.
Lord Godo, silence. I'm the same now as I was before I wanted the war. When I wanted the war? But after I lost the war, I began to think, is strength only for defeating the enemy? Or something to show off to others?
Strength has many uses.
Yeah, and you got to use it for all of them,
Right.
or something.
You gotta use every part of the strength.
Might begets might. That's the same way as the Shinra. And that's bad, because the Shinra bad. I knew you were looking for materia for the good of Wutai, but the reason I hide my strength now is also for the good of the Wutai. And now I realize both are necessary. Strength without determination means nothing, and determination without strength is equally useless. Lord Godo, you there, please take Yuffie with you. You, this random child I just met.
I perceive that you all have both determination and strength.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, just tell yourself you're on a big ship and leave the rest to old Sid.
Go, Yuffie, for the sake of strengthening Wutai. I'll take care of the 5 sacred gods until you return. Go, and come back alive.
Yeah, he gives us the blessing to go off and save the world.
Yeah, and like his big speech about whatever that was about.
Whatever the fuck that was about. I don't know what Sid was saying either.
But I love this turn.
Yeah.
As we're walking out.
Well, we're walking out, everybody leaves, and Yuffie's walking out last, and her dad's like, wait, Yuffie, I want to talk to you for 1 second.
Yuffie, wait a minute. The material they all have after the battle is over, you think they'll still want it?
Because if they don't, you should totally try to steal it, maybe? I don't know if you thought of this idea.
Dad, go. Survive till the end. Return. With the materia, though.
Return with the materia.
Yeah, this is so awesome to me because he's like, hey, Yuffie, that was all real, but not really. Like, actually, we need to be strong, so get the materia. Like, there's strength in being duplicitous.
Right.
Like,
This is the determination
after that
part
battle,
to get more strength.
There's gonna be more battles. Like, this is statecraft, Yuffie.
You bet. Well, that was fucking sweet.
That was cool.
That was an awesome challenge.
So on the way down the pagoda, we're stopping at each of like the bosses that we beat on the way up to talk to them. Each of them has like a different line of dialogue, except the guy on the second floor has something that sounds so much like a hint that we spend the rest of the game being like, well, that hint, we got to make sure that we do that.
You say there's some unusual materia where the underground pipe is, but first you gotta get it from a monster, and unless you use your head, you won't be able to do it. What is this guy talking about? Let me write down hint on the second floor of the pagoda.
Yay.
Now we're done here?
Yeah, I think so.
That was so cool.
That was amazing.
This the weapon shop?
No, it's down. It's that one that you can see the roof of. Yeah, and I mean the story where you team up with the Turks for a minute is great.
Uh-huh. It really
they
is.
fucking murder Don Corneo and
Yeah.
have an amazing one-liner to send him out on.
Oh.
Number one.
All creation must be her ultimate limit skill.
Yeah. Number two or number three? Wrong. It's because it's our job.
That was so great. Like, somebody's really funny.
Gotta give it to her.
Yeah.
Not yet.
She doesn't get it. But see, she says, I don't get it, whereas he's like, I don't care.
Yeah, I can't give Yuffie the final limit break yet because, you know, we're still rocking the level 1 limit breaks. So before we leave, we check the weapons store.
Not realizing that you could have come here like a long time ago.
The Murasame, which is shittier
look
than
at
what we
that.
have.
Oh, none of this stuff is that good at all.
Yeah.
How early could we have gotten here?
I don't know. There was that one place where we were like, this place is full of like amazingly
I
high.
wonder, because
was
we
that
saw
time?
those bridges on the way in here. I wonder if there's a way to walk here if you don't have the airship.
Oh. We're gonna find out real quick. There was a town where we were recently, where we were like, everywhere in here has amazing stuff.
Yeah, that was the one that got crushed into the pit.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that was the beach town.
I'm so mad we didn't walk into the crater
I
and
know.
find out
That would have been
that you can buy all that shit still.
that would have been so satisfying.
Yeah.
It's okay, there's gonna be more
All
stuff.
those stores are gone.
Yeah.
Well, let's call it.
Yeah, I agree. It's easy to see why they got their asses kicked. I mean, that village was cool, but just Midgar looks like it could crush anybody. Like,
Yeah.
it's made out of weapons.
Yeah,
it's like
it's made of weapons. Man, that fight, I thought I was gonna lose that. With Yuffie's dad.
Yeah, that was a pretty stellar day of Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. Disc 2, welcome to Explanation. You know that whole thing with Cloud's realization of his shit with Tifa's memory and shit, that happened today.
I know. I feel like there's still more to be revealed, too. There's still...
His
Who
whole
the fuck is
disc
Zack?
changed. Who is Zack?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Zack?
Yeah, there's a bad.
Who the fuck is Zack?
So we go to bed for the night. And wake up the next morning and Ryan's not feeling well.
Yeah, I was like, I had thrown up at like 4 in the morning or something. I just suddenly got sick.
Are you in a daze?
Yeah, I just don't feel very good. I think I might have, like, altitude sickness or something.
Oh.
See if I have some Advil.
I'm gonna take Haley out. There's no rush.
My head is fucking killing me.
Yeah, relax for a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go lie down for a bit. I'll be back.
Yeah, take your time. Is there delivery we can order?
I really doubt it. There's like 3 restaurants around here.
Somebody's got to be able to deliver a pizza.
Yeah, we could probably get a pizza. Probably not right now.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that doesn't solve our problems.
But, I mean, you could go on Grubhub, type in the address.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Let's see what restaurants deliver. None. 0. Literally none.
I had a feeling. Yeah, I noticed last night I had like perfect service in here for the whole trip, and then sometime last night my service started getting bad.
Yeah, my service stinks right now. I don't know what's
Yeah,
going on.
like I had full bars the whole trip, and last night my podcasts were having trouble streaming, and then this morning I woke up with 1 bar.
Let's check the space weather. Maybe there was a solar flare.
Oh, that would actually be kind of great if it finally happened and all of our electronics just became non-functional all of a sudden.
No, it's not like it's not
The EMP.
proper coronal mass ejection. It's like
No, I know. I'm just thinking, you know.
Man, I really hope that we get hit by a. I hope we're prepared for it because it's gonna fucking destroy the world. But I hope we get hit by a crazy CME like we did in the mid 1800s that like set the telegraph lines on fire. Because you would see like crazy auroras over like Chicago and further south. Well, I've definitely been sleeping with the Final Fantasy theme in my head.
Oh yeah, that's
Various battle music.
never ever gonna leave. Oh, God, what happened to me? I fucking woke up so sick.
Maybe it was that expired ketchup and old potato.
I mean, I don't think so.
Yeah, I doubt it.
It could be. It doesn't feel like food poisoning.
I doubt it's altitude sickness because I think that happens more like if you rise too fast.
No, it's because your body can't adjust to not getting enough oxygen.
Right.
Like, you don't
And-
feel good because of it. I don't know, it could be, it could not. That's just the most plausible explanation I have at the moment.
Yeah. Do they not even have a fucking McDonald's around here?
No, they do.
Yeah.
We drove by it, remember? It was an A-frame.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they just
Really,
don't
it's the most
deliver.
adorable McDonald's ever.
Comes in waves. Like, my headache is going away, probably from the Advil, but...
You want some Pepto?
No, I'm okay.
Do we still have zucchini?
Yeah,
We'll make like an eggs and zucchini thing.
go for it. I don't think I want anything right now.
Should we play a little?
Sure. Maybe if I eat like a single egg, I'll feel better. So maybe I'll just fry an egg.
Yeah, that probably would be smart. All the pots that are out are clean.
Okay.
There you go. Ah, isn't that a relaxing noise?
It is pretty great.
I feel like yesterday, this game became one of my favorite things ever. Like by the end of it, the way it, like so many incredible things happened yesterday that are like big level things, and then it ended with that Yuffie side quest, and then you handed it over to me and I did the pagoda, and it was so cool.
Yeah, which is like just a side fun extra thing that was great.
It was also the correct length,
And they put
the pagoda. It was enough of a challenge and a legitimate challenge.
Yeah, without being like 100 floors that you get to the top of and then you fight a guy for 2 hours and then it ends with him doing an ultimate thing that you don't even have the life 3 yet.
Yeah, way better than that.
Okay. I have no idea what we wanted to do next. We've established that these bridges are not worth investigating because
I'm pretty sure.
it's just a route. Let's fly out over the ocean and see if there's a random thing that's not on the map. Is this an ice forest or is this a wall?
Is that maybe the snowboard route down to the cliff that we climbed? Could that be what that is?
Oh yeah, because
That's where Sephiroth is.
whoa.
That's the force field.
Yeah, flying around, I find the North Crater. Mm-hmm. It's got a big force field around it that if you fly into it with the airship, it like bounces you off.
Yeah, gonna have to find a way to get past that.
What the hell was that? Came buzzing past you like a powerhouse. I feel like we gotta take the submarine over here.
Yeah, we fly over that mysterious island with the cave on it again.
Mm-hmm.
We can't though, it's just locked in that circle.
Is this not in the area?
No, remember where the submarine is? It's like...
Oh, no. I was looking at the purple dot. I thought I was in the area. Never mind, yeah.
Yeah, the submarine, I think, is only to... It seems like it's only to go fight that boss, because I don't think you can take it out of the...
What the fuck with this?
I have no idea.
It's not like the Cessna's going over here. Wow, the sky darkens when you go over Midgard. So, okay, this is like the submarine's...
Yeah, because
right?
when it hits shallow water, it can't leave, so it's sort of blocked into this, like...
Did you go under shallow water at all? Like, I know that's a stupid thing to say.
It's like there's a wall. It's like there's just a cliff.
Including under, like when you're...
When you're underwater, it's like there's a cliff that goes up to the shallows.
You're totally right about this, though. Like, you in your head know. Like, you do go under.
But you had, like, explored on the surface and basically got in your head, like, that's the whole area.
I think I had taken, like, a sort of once around, but, like, the corridors that lead off are not apparent unless you're, like, look.
You've got to really crawl.
You got to really, really look. And I did such a cursory glance. I looked around and went, like, looks like nothing.
Yeah, well, you did the fireman's technique on the surface. You got to do the fireman's technique below.
Yeah, I had done, like, a partial one, I think, and just made up my mind that this was just a nothing.
Gotcha.
Like you can. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's a dock for the submarine. What is that?
Piece of bread.
It is? Did you cut it?
Yeah, I cut a hole in the middle.
Oh, that's where it's the hole. It's the hole from the middle of the thing. I gotcha.
Yeah.
I had looked over at Ryan's plate of egg, which he had like this egg that was sitting
made an
within
egg in a
bread.
basket.
Yeah, it was very nice, but I was like, what am I looking at?
So yeah, the sub has a defined
Seems
circle.
like it, which is disappointing because I was really like, we're about to scour the ocean floor. Maybe it can get out of there. I don't know.
And then
Try again.
there's
It
this
seemed like it couldn't
Well, what do we need to do with it? Like,
fight that boss.
yeah,
There's
but
no like objective we have with it.
it doesn't seem like there should be. Just
Well-
because
Because it's the next piece of transportation we were given.
I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, man. I'm just going like, don't even bother. There's nothing down there. We would have just been stuck forever if you had listened to me.
Here's my thinking on it. Like when we got it, there was a whole thing. We needed it to get the huge materia off the ocean floor,
right.
and we're gonna need it to fight this boss.
But don't you feel like they would also be like, and you can use it to get to the next location now that you have it?
No, because as soon as we got it, they were like, "Quick, we gotta get to the airport right now!"
Right.
Like they immediately were like, we don't need to
Don't
fuck around on the
with that."
submarine."
Maybe there's like a hole in, you know? So this is that.
Yeah, that's that little submarine I got the huge materia from.
Yeah, leave that where it is.
Yeah, we forgot that we didn't pick it up.
Well, you know, it's easy to forget that you game over right after you pick that up.
There's nothing else to do with that, right?
No. Maybe this goes through.
So I find a little tunnel underwater that's going to lead to another area.
Whoa!
Okay, here we go.
Okay. What is this? A crashed airplane? Or something?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
So we enter this crashed airplane. This is called the Gelnica, and it is going to grow to be our most hated location in this game.
Yeah, this is really... I mean, the first time we get here, I think we're going to be very excited. And then, fuck the Gelnik.
Fuck the Gelnica.
This is Shinra's Gelnica type airplane. I wonder why it went down here. Yeah!
Oh, nice. I'm glad you checked. I was like,
there's gotta be more
around
under this
thing.
fucking...
And that's where we're going to leave it for episode 32.
Yeah, we'll explore the Gelnica next week. Mm-hmm. You know what? I like that episode. That was a little different. Whenever we stop in the middle of an episode and go to sleep, but you know, I don't know. For me, at least, watching these,
It's a unique-
like, again and again.
The last time that happened was on like episode 15 or something. But yeah, we're on the final full day of the cabin. The next day we packed up and left, and then went back to my apartment and continued playing.
Yeah, we did. And then I can't remember exactly what our play schedule was from there.
It
but-
was more intermittent, but my God, it continued on for a lot longer than I thought it would.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, next week we're gonna go get that keystone.
Yeah, we're finally gonna get back to our quest with Bugenhagen. We've left him alone in the City of the Ancients for quite a while.
Well, Yuffie took all our materia. We had to deal with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna explore the world. We're gonna see something about Vincent.
And then we're going to go to Midgard, and we're gonna begin like entering the final act of this game.
Yeah, well, there's 15 episodes left in this season.
Yeah, but story-wise, it's almost over.
Yeah, one of the weapons is going to come attack Midgard, and we're going to have to save it.
If this were like a normal Final Fantasy, like the other ones, we would have 2 episodes left. I think 2 or 3 maybe, like a 2-parter and one more maybe, but it's not.
Not at all. Oh, do you want to enter the live stream? See if there's any messages?
Yeah, let the ethereal vines of your mind grow into the great Charlie Brown's pumpkin patch of the cosmos and the higher dimensions.
I can feel the vines growing out of each individual neuron in my
See the
brain.
multi-armed Snoopy.
Here we go.
Are you feeling the Snoopy?
Yeah, I love Snoopy. And the
Spooky
whole
Halloween
gang
Snoopy.
feeling the Linus, was he the dirty? No, Pigpen.
Pigpen was the dirty
He was
one.
the dirty one. And I'm also feeling a message. I see it coming this way. Oh, and it's from Scott Hughes, who we've heard from before.
Oh, yeah.
I love that
Old
we're
friend of the
seeing
show, yeah.
multiple, people coming back to the live stream. It's nice to see return guests in the live stream. The message reads, Scott Hughes' collection of short stories, The Last Book You'll Ever Read, is now available as an ebook on Amazon as well as an audiobook on Audible, narrated by Brian Avers, who's appeared in many movies, TV shows, and video games, including Red Dead Redemption 2. If you want to read or listen to some truly creepy tales for Halloween, The Last Book You'll Ever Read will not disappoint. Also, visit Scott Hughes' website, www.writescott.com. That's WRITESCOTT.com for details on his poetry collection, The Universe You Swallowed Whole, which is now available for pre-sale. And I actually am sensing like a little bit of audio to go with this message.
A live stream sample.
Let's hear that sample right now.
As the weight of sleep starts to haunt your eyelids, the banging begins at your front door. You flinch and drop Faust next to the chair. For fuck's sake! You call out as the thuds continue, like someone is trying to break your door down.
Sounds creepy and foreboding.
Well, that sounds great. I mean, I know I got extra Audible tokens that just stack up.
Oh, yeah.
It's Halloween.
Today is the Halloween episode. This episode was actually released on Halloween. I forgot to mention.
It's now the Halloween episode, thanks to Scott Hughes and his collection of short horror stories.
Well, it was always the Halloween episode because it's coming out on October 31st.
Yeah, but we didn't theme it
But we
as
didn't
that.
know, and we appreciate Scott's help. Help in getting us to.
So go out there and buy his book or download it on Audible.
Yeah, go do that.
Listen to it while you hand out candy.
Thanks so much to Scott Hughes, and let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And we're back. If you're interested in a live stream message, they're just $25 a piece. We do payments through PayPal, so just email nocappodcast@gmail.com. That's NOCKAT with the subject line live stream, and we will make whatever you want us to say happen.
Yes, we will.
And with that, please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts or wherever you want. GitHub. File a radar.
Have we done letters to the editor yet?
I think we've done letters to the editor.
Where else could you hypothetically submit a form?
Do you know what filing a radar means?
No, I have no clue. That just washed over me.
That's for Apple developers. When there's like a bug in Apple's system, Apple developers can file a radar, which then gets ignored by Apple forever. And then they go 3 years later, what the fuck? I filed a radar.
I mean, you could submit your reviews to like technical support forms. I guess.
Yeah, that's customer support at Time Warner. They don't exist anymore. Spectrum. It's
You
a
can-
totally different company.
Handwrite them and mail them to
Our P.O. box.
inmates.
Inmates. Go to the Etsy shop at Etsy.com. Search No One Can Know About This and get our t-shirts and mugs. Go to the Patreon and thank you so much to the
Yes,
Patreon
big
supporters.
Thank you as always to the Patreon supporters.
Patreon.com/NoCat.
You make it all possible. You're making this happen right now.
This is your fault.
This senseless talking about reviewing is happening because
of you.
we love you so much.
And follow us on social media. we're at No Cap Podcast.
That's also where we will be posting about our schedule for streaming.
That's right. Twitch.tv/NoCat Podcast.
By the time this episode comes out, I have no idea what we'll be playing.
We'll
but
probably have quit streaming by that point.
yeah, maybe we'll decide that it's just not us. I'm not sure. But if you follow us on social media, you'll know
whether or
the
not
other.
we're still doing it.
Yeah.
And with that, let's do a little No One Can Know About This dessert. We haven't had that matcha Bavarian cream from Kantaro, have we?
No, we have not.
If I haven't said it on the show, everybody in the world needs to go see this television show, Kantaro, the Sweet Tooth Salaryman, on Netflix.
In fact, I've forgotten if this is the case, but I feel pretty certain we started calling these desserts probably because we were watching that show.
Probably. I mean, that show, I love it so much. Everybody go watch Kantaro. It's on Netflix.
The matcha Bavarian cream.
Matcha
We'll
Bavarian
eat something
cream.
good today.
Yeah.
There's DiGiorno's. I mean, I know it's not delivery, but
You can't tell the difference.